chicos. Vámonos con donde nos quedamos.
This dagger's got a nice look to it. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akama. Securing a stable is such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this. Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty appearances can be deceiving? It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks. It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread. As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself. Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs. Nobody wears this style anymore, do they? Back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. A paper note. All right. Once the seamstress's powers diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Huh? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right then. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just...
Throne of worlds, core flame must take back.
You sad little thing! I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last two core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic. But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right, I have Kephales's core flame. But if you think you can snap, you'll have to catch me. Fun fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match. Whoa! Don't swing that thing! You're after Kephales's core flame, aren't you? Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, that's the spirit. You really are a brainless mutt. Woof, woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little... Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now.
Me encantaría que si fuera una percepción de verdad de estas puertas de mierda, güey. No mames, en serio, maldito
I'm gonna speed
elevador.
up. Don't. Just in time to take a break.
Maldito elevador, ¿es en
Don't tell me they might
serio?
all... What? Still not here? Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for you. Stixia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero. They say I'm destined to return Kephales's core flame and carry the weight of a new world. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness. Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a...
Stupid! Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when I... seriously can't shake them off, huh? They're not going to back off anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher. Cat mouse time! These party tricks in under a minute. Don't underestimate the people of Dolos.
Cypher up.
I've made up my mind. Don't think about it.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Aglaya, did you see? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape. Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly. You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Can't escape. It is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate. Give me a break. Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecy. Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat. Clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless...
It has to be.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway? Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver. I've been around for over 1,000 years, and I've never met anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only trick. Today, you're getting the full performance.
Return to victory.
Come to me. Found me. I'll take it on. With enough believer, lies become reality. Come to me. Good dog. Is that all you got? I guess your sword skills aren't as impressive as I thought. This. Wrong target. Looks like you need to work on your aim. I've played with you long enough. Chapter 3.
Interesante combate.
See you around, bud. Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved Chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali. May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those. They said, the prophecy has arrived. My mission at the eternal night is looming. The Dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles. Forever.
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand. Our mission is to transform the Skyfather's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child, the light of the Dawn device
Never fades. Kephal's protection has no end.
The prophecies was quite literal after all. Atticus, I stole your identity. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you. Aggie. Back then, you see, you were so good at my fragile lies. Would have been... Your weave shop. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did. Kephal's core flame is not here. Even if I'm... At least I did something. Aggie. Please.
You are the unsung hero of Emporia, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world, and in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cypher. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
core flame in my hand. It's trembling. Lord Finan, in Amphorius's mythology, isn't the dawn device said to...
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the dawn.
Everyone, calm down. The core flame in my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like it burns through immense energy, just to leave me with one message. The dawn device.
If the core flame's message is true, Akama has lost. The dawn to darkness will consume the holy city in an instant. And the...
Finan, While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear the birds, nymphs, people. Their memories tangled together, their cries echo.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall?
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying the Goose's spirit water, aren't you? No. The time has come. Return the core flame of Aquila, and inherit I'll remain in the sky, and cast my protection over the people. Don't waste time thinking about alternatives. Danny? It still feels unreal. Even after seeing it a second time, you'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world. The Astral Express. Isn't March 7th the one you always mention? I'd like to meet. I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments. Of course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it. As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown? Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of... I'll guard them until the very...
Ouch.
Miss Hyacinth. Yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the sky here. What about this new Twilight Courtyard? Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer. More than capable of... The patients trust you. And you've earned that trust. That's...
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing. We both...
Thank you, Lady Treby. I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clem. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential.
It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain.
Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treby had the...
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaya took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with a core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, I was the outlier. The hero Seliosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaya's thoughts on my potential, so I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role.
Lady Treby, why are you...
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try to look. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about
I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss...
Thank you. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. O Majesty of the 12 Titans,
O Majesty of the
Pillars of the World,
Pillars of the World,
we seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world, fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chryso.
¿Cuándo llegamos aquí?
Cindy.
Lord Solibus, the mission of the Skyfolk has been completed.
We thank you, Miss...
Even though we were the source of that false legend.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink.
¿Pero cómo llegamos
And I
aquí?
must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me.
I think you've already done everything you... What do you think? Sully, the Sky Folk.
Lady, I see. After all these long years, your will...
I deeply regret. I beg. The darkness in the human heart. I failed to recognize the resilience.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent. How many truly just... That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that knowing the courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame-chased journey.
You were the spark that set this era.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide. An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps is now I can finally...
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms, cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives. Professor Anaxa, in the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky, but even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia. Thank you. Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this? No. It's too late. This sky, this darkness. It's all we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for all?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this I've never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kefali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cypher will do it. The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time. Good job. Now we can get off the mountain. Black Tide creature. At Dawn Cloud. Oh no. The people in the city. We must find out where they breached the city from. Triby, please hold on till we get back.
¿Tenía que pelear con ellos? Se desciende por la montaña.
Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's edge.
Como podemos ver, hay muchos muertos. Un superviviente al parecer mató a uno. Qué bonito. Entonces, la chica gato murió.
Over there. Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council.
Jessica, no sé qué coño funciona.
We must retrieve it and... Right. Worst case scenario. We need to be prepared. If the end is indeed... Apologies, Aglaya. But I'm afraid there's no room. Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she's succeeded.
Oh, Skyfather Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly. They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden this blood-red sky and the raging flames and demon...
Kindness.
Lord, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this sin.
Dunhung is right. My sword yearned, but to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the crime. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgression.
Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you?
She's gone completely mad. To the point where she's just... For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame cast. No. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in. During his time at Dawn Cloud, I still remember the words he used. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world.
Pues está ahí la Yesca, ¿cómo no la pueden ver?
It worked. One step left.
¿Perdón? ¿Perdón? Dos verdes.
Take the core flame and... Dunhung. Is this also a result of the Black Tide?
You all thought if the core flame was never tampered with and has always, you all think I wouldn't have the power.
Partner, call.
I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts.
No need to worry? But
before setting off to defeat, if the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex. Friends, we have no choice other. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, if she doesn't show up, we will keep going. 3, 4, 5, until she shows up in front of us. She will be, but before that, we must survive and... It's done. She may not have sought sympathy from others. As a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed. Let's go.
Ay, cállate, Faina, no era una hija de puta y se merecía morir de la forma más lenta posible. Lamentablemente teníamos que matarla rápido. Qué asco. Toda la gente que está aquí tirada muerta vale más que esa perra.
waiting for a chance to face it, not now. If we take the fight here, come on, we have to keep running, and they will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
It's him! Lord Finan!
What in the...
Dusk has descended.
Clones, illusions. Nothing but cheap...
The sky, this world.
What are they talking?
The end you seek is also... If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder...
Dusk has descended at last.
If words won't work, then we can only express our resolve with our blades. We shoulder the fates and futures of... We will...
Leave this to casters and me.
Castero.
Go!
¿Dijo Casterois? ¿Están aquí los dos?
It's too early to relax. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice.
Protect us. Sky.
The black tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. That rainbow barrier.
Eso suena muy mal. Es que, ¿qué son? ¿Son piedra? Piedra oscura, no sé. Técnicamente son seres de la oscuridad. Eso suena todavía más mal. Maldita sea. Seres malvados de la oscuridad. Suena feo. ¿Para qué hablé?
Everyone,
Thank you, Lord Finan.
it is someone else who... This energy feels familiar. Citizens, my companions and I can... Please, do not step out of this barrier.
Miss Hyacinth has also become... We understand. We will not leave her...
I won't. But even if there's no perfect solution, I will make a choice that...
Ok, ¿y ahora qué? ¿A dónde tengo que ir, perdón? Porque está acá la mierda esta. Parece que es una misión en la cual no puedes usar los estúpidos portales cuando...
People in the market must also be... Cortonis! Quick! Let's go check on him! Cortonis!
Burning.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman.
Organizing their escape. The holy city descended from the sky. The rainbow...
I fear this is Emphorius' end, Cortonis.
Finally come to go. For a miracle. One vibrating at the vortex of Cavali's growth.
Training.
Urgent. The situation. Died. I should have kept, but if destined, why not leave behind?
You've been forging farewell. Let us depart.
For battle, these handfuls, you've to protect the final moment.
Cartonis said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
These buildings, I can feel it. Their memories. I'm not sure. In any case, the textures of memories are preserved within all things in Emborius. Even a single brick or tile holds.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of black tide. Let's head downstairs.
Ok, entonces lo que está ocurriendo es que la oscuridad está tomando todos los recuerdos. Técnicamente todo en general. Como un borrador eliminando un video. Cada vez que se atoren cositas tan pequeñitas, un borde o algo así, un poste, un pilar, algo así.
To us? Don't tell me that Mighty.
Dunhung. Better keep your word, Dunhung. You cannot die here.
Me encanta que él habla, pero él no. O sea, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué simplemente no hacen un contrato que haga que no tengan que usar maldita IA para hacer su mierda?
Follow me.
Lord Finan. Finally.
Even in such
Finan.
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city until I complete the core flame ritual.
Understood.
Nemazity. Several citizens are trapped, though. I also don't...
Leave this to us, Lord Finan. Just focus on your own mission.
All right. As for the two Trailblazers... My apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day when Akuma, as long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse, you... I know this is hard to accept, but even if it means being resented for the rest of my life, friend, you and Dunhung taught me the spirit Dan Heng told me many stories about the first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything, because that's your mission. In the second story, Dan Heng told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives. After hearing those stories, I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphorians, a prophecy has always remained before stepping into a fate unknown.
Please, don't worry. Lord Finan is...
Lady Trinan's Sentry Gate...
I'm sorry for making such... Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. If you can use your choice to open up a new, regardless, Dan Heng is still holding on for his life. One day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. The spirit water. Blast. Quite. Calm down. There might be another way in.
Snowy.
Trinan, I thought you'd be waiting at the Vortex of Genesis.
When Akama's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it. We anticipated that you'd be...
You've Kavali's core flame.
Yes. Little Syphi protected the core flame well. Bartolos, you can...
I don't have to pretend to be a
Bartolos?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame is currently nestled in the depths of...
This certainly was.
Huh? Your reaction's too
Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't...
You're right. Or you'd better shut that girl Cypher spun a grand lie that deceived all... She tricked all of you into believing that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light on... Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive! Hey, Brad, you... Still no reaction from you? Yeah, dang it.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akuma's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but Cypher's lie. But now, the lie has come undone.
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cypher has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on Cypher's lie to keep living. If...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Brad. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12 Titans, and this core flame in my belly. Is it not the core that maintains a Titan's...
So, you're going to hand the...
Just so. How about it?
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and...
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one measle. Let me tell you then, my lifelong ambition was to work with Cypher to conjure. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities, and no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,000. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit. Take the core flame with you, brat. Go finish. Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton F. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, in the millennium-long lie.
So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity.
With this, the spirit water in the holy city has all dried, but that will likely
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else, now that this home is also, I hope that in that...
Snowy. Indeed. We don't need, because even without the prophecy, we and all of us will see each other again tomorrow.
Nos volvemos a ver mañana.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn every... To be honest, I was initially skeptical. But right now, I'm screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through it. For now, we can only observe this world as bystander.
I knew we should have brought Stephen along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. That big guy over there, the black balls spewing meteors. You think it's got anything to do with the Lord Rep?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside him.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are on conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have... In moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked yet. In a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain... The source of is an emperor's scepter that survived.
¿Todavía queda? O sea... ¿Qué?
This is what the world looked like. And what are you doing? Answer my question, Lygus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the vortex. the author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Finon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the...
You've never expressed interest in the flame chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the an indifferent observer, an anti-Catharan who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth across 1,000 years of the flame chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor result. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
The gaze of distant stars?
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles turn a new page?
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none. You think so too, right?
¿Quién coño
This place
eres?
is rich with the sweet scent of flowers.
Can we stay here for a while longer?
A ver, no quiero decir nada, pero lo voy a decir todo. ¿A cuánto que es? ¿O está relacionada con lo que le está pasando a 7 de marzo? Oh. Video promocional de Fine. Vamos a ver. Luego vemos eso. También me falta pues analizar la historia de los personajes del anime que va a llegar. No me acuerdo cómo se llaman. Y no he visto el anime, que me gustaría ver el anime de alguna forma, de hecho. Para tener referencias sobre los personajes y eso. Sé que uno es una caballera o algo así, güey. Junto con el otro que no me acuerdo muy bien qué era. Pero que tenía una habilidad de poder hacer una espada de luz gigante o algo así, güey. Pero bueno, esta es la historia. Nos quedamos con una incógnita de que al parecer no sabíamos quién era la persona con quien estaba hablando. Porque no decía Fainon. Y decía Calidas o como Colidas. Ahorita veo en el video cómo se llamaba la persona. Pero estoy al 100% seguro que de a huevo tiene que ver con esta... con 7 de marzo, con lo que le está pasando. Pero bueno, quitando ya nuestras conspiraciones. Nos vemos en la siguiente historia, chicos. Adiós.